Valentine's Day. Such a great day. It's a day of spreading love and peace. It's a day that you can show your loved ones that you care about them. You know, isn't Valentine's Day just such a great holiday? Well, if you believe that, you're wrong. Valentine's Day is a horrible holiday. You see, in reality, it's an evil marketing scheme to get people to do things. So let me explain. You might be wondering, Dead Loner, where's your proof behind this? You're just telling us these. How do we know if you're telling the truth? You see? And I understand that. I understand that. People are skeptical these days, especially with the media lying to us and not feeding us the right information. Especially these days, if you think about it, people are allowed to like spread misinformation everywhere. So let's start off. So as we know, Valentine's Day is a day of love. People start loving each other, but you don't know what love is? Love is love. I'm not sure what I'm saying here. I'm just babbling on. Alright, let us continue. So basically, first off, you might be wondering, how is Valentine's Day bad? Well, let me explain to you. You see, Valentine's Day, it's evil. You see, it's evil like this. Evil. Let me show you. Show you. This is evil. Look at it. Does this look like a person who's innocent? No, it's evil. This is Valentine's Day. This is an evil person. So yeah, enough of that. You might be wondering about, but Dead and Loner, I want the facts. So tell me. So basically, you might be wondering, well, how did Valentine's Day start off? Wait, no. Pardon me. Let me restart that. You might be wondering, well, why is Valentine's Day bad? Well, we gotta start off from the beginning. You see, hippies are the people who invented Valentine's Day. And as we know, hippies are drug addicts. They smoke a lot of pot. Hippies are overall, hippies are just like kind of weird, but I don't like judging people, but at the exact same time, we got to look at their actions. So I'm wondering, all right, Dead and Loner, let's see. You said that hippies are evil, and you might be wondering why. Because they created Valentine's Day, and there's a large reason why. See, hippies like to use drugs as usually. Not, I'm not saying all hippies, but stereotypically speaking, we associate hippies with LSD, weed, and all these other kinds of drugs. So let's get talking. As we know, the hippie movement was a big thing. We had raves and things of the sort. But what you don't know is that hippies invented Valentine's Day because they wanted to export drugs into the country. You see, this is the way it works. See, let's just say let's say this is Tommy. This is our little boy Tommy. He's innocent, he's got his hair combed, he's a good boy. But then the hippies are like, whoa, dude, I'm smoking weed. I'm so cool. And they're like, we're spreading peace and love. Because think about it. Valentine's Day is about love. And what do hippies preach? Peace and love. So they're trying to preach that. But in reality, hippies are just a bunch of potheads. They just smoke weed all day. See, he's got his hair in a mess. He hasn't worked a day in his life. See, they're trying to export drugs into our schools. Let me see, is this the right image? Look, do these look like sane people? No. Look at this man. He literally has, what is he in kindergarten? He has a flower on his face. And did they put googly eyes on my man's forehead? Why did they do? Look right there. That's facts that they're not sane. How can we trust these people? Not only are they drug addicts, they're trying to get them into our schools, trying to affect our children. Let me show you. See, this is our school system, just everyday school system. But what you don't know is that hippies want to legalize more drugs. See, they were able to legalize marijuana. And honestly, if I gotta be honest, As much as I would go into conspiracies about how marijuana is bad, but in reality, marijuana has its uses. I don't use it because I do not believe that I need to use it. I say this. I think it has its medical uses for people. I'm not going to name because I don't see much of the point. This is not part of the conspiracy. So you see, they're trying to legalize more drugs like LSD. They're trying to say they can be used for medical reasons. See, here's the thing with marijuana. It yes, but LSD is a no. See, and they're also trying to get meth. And as we know, meth is very bad. See, meth leads into a bad path. If you ever watch Breaking Bad, you know what happens. You see, Breaking Bad showed us why meth is bad. Break. You wanna know why it's called Breaking Bad? Because it's bad. That's why. All right, let us continue. I'm getting sidetracked again. Pardon me. I'm sorry. It's just so many times I've been brainwashed by the media, and it truly baffles me how many times they lied to us. They tell us that Valentine's Day is about love and loving each other, but in reality, it's just so hippies can continue to extort. But you see, for hippies to move to to have a movement, you need money, and as we know, hippies have no money. They haven't worked a single day in their life. They're just people who say, "We do not want to contribute to this." They're like anarchists. Anarchists are big dum dums. They're like, I don't want to live in this society, but the reality is that you just don't want to work. You're just like, I'm an anarchist, and oh, my flag is so cool, and I'm so edgy, but no, it doesn't make any sense. So like them, they haven't worked a single day in their life. They're very lazy. They have bad tendencies. They say that they want to overthrow the corporations, but in reality, the reason why Valentine's exist is because they're making money off of the corporations. So the hippies are being hypocritical. You see, let me show you some photo proof evidence. Let's get rid of some of this, not to cover up too much of the screen. You see, right here, these are businessmen. And what they're trying to do is monopolize off of the flower and chocolate business. You see, these are all geniuses behind the plans. These men know how to manipulate. If anything, they're even more dangerous than the hippies. You see, let's say this man owns the chocolates. You know, during Valentine's Day, it's traditional to like buy your loved one like chocolates, you know. But do you realize how much they monopolize off of it? See, the way this is how it works. The hippies started pushing it because they're trying to get drugs, but in reality, the big businessmen are the people we should fear. Because they're manipulating the hippies, saying that, oh yeah, we'll start talking to Congress to legalize these drugs, but in reality, they're just making millions. This guy is the Rose Company. I do not know how to draw. Pardon my bad drawings. This guy's the Flower Company. He's making millions off of these flowers. Think about it. How many flowers are sold during Valentine's Day? Think of all the flowers that are sold during Valentine's Day. Think about it. They make millions off of a single day. And all because the hippies allow themselves to be manipulated by these corporate landscapes. See, this is how it works. Let's get rid of big businessmen right here on the side. Oh, I did not mean to get rid of that. Alright, no, never mind. Let's just cut them out. Yes, as we should cut out all people like this. We should cut them because they do not deserve to be. This is how it works. For hippies, we'll just make them a peace sign because that's what they stand for, even though they're hypocrites. I'm not saying all hippies, like some of them do stand for peace, but most of them are just potheads. That's my personal opinion. You can disagree with that. You see, this is their peace sign. The hippies, they try to push it. You see, they're trying to get the drugs. They're under the perception that they'll make drugs legal. See, they're like, Oh yeah, peace and love. And that's for the Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is for hearts. And Valentine's Day, it goes to us, the consumers. Consumers. For consumers, we'll just make a human. And, we're like, oh yes, love. We think we're getting love, but in reality, we're just getting solid objects that we say is for love. And you wanna know what we're giving to the businessmen? Money, because because this is how it works. We buy the flowers and saying that. I'm not saying that it's wrong, but at the exact same time, think about it. How much money these men make off of people? It's just vicious. They say that they're doing it. It goes to the businessmen. See, these businessmen, if I had to rank them in smarts, they would be geniuses. Their brains would be so large. Tell you that. But these businessmen, they know how to work the game. See, the hippies advocate for love, and the day of love is Valentine's Day, and then us, the consumers, are like, oh yes, Valentine's Day, we're gonna buy this, and then we give the money to the people who make the products for Valentine's Day, the flower companies and the chocolate companies and the card companies and whatever else you buy for Valentine's Day, and they give false hope to the hippies. So in reality, all of us are being manipulated by the companies. These companies are truly something to be terrified by. You see, the four of them make a square. And you know what the square stands for? Nothing. No. What the square stands for is this. The square is a square, as we know it has four sides. So that means each side, let's say this is the square, the hippies think they're gaining, but they aren't gaining that much. See, we're losing, so that means this is going over there. But you don't know who's gaining the most? This side of the square. Because they're gaining the money and they're barely giving anything to the hippies. And don't even get me started on Valentine's Day. They're not getting anything. You might be think and you might be thinking, well, I'm just doing this for my loved ones. That's okay. That's totally fine, but next time you buy something, think about this. I am feeding to the corporate landscape. Instead of buying physical items for your loved ones, you should tell them that you love them. You don't need to give them things. And I'm totally not making this video because I am single. Wait, no, I totally have a girlfriend. She just goes to another school. You see, I have a girlfriend. She's real. She just goes to another school. Yeah, it's called um um Posit School. It's for Posits. It's in Utah. Yes. I am totally not making this video because I'm jealous that people are in relationships while I am single here making this video at 9:49 p.m. Leave me alone, please. Also, to finish off the video, please like and subscribe. I'll be making future content in the video. You might notice that I'm a little bit more laid back in this video, and that's because this video was more. This was a last second video. I forgot to write a script, so I've just been coming up with most of my stuff on the spot. So please like the video, and I can't think of anything to say. Fuck.